that underline. I don't want that underline for now. Okay, so I'm just going to say the text decoration underline isn't ticked because links are generally formatted with an underline. That's how they work. I'm going to choose none. So if we apply that, beautiful. Okay, so this is a link. Let's have a look if it's kind of similar. Yeah, it is. It's just it's kind of a different thickness. So I'm going to go back and edit that fella. And the font size, I'm just going to say font weight. I'm going to say bold. Oh, excuse me. I knew that was coming. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is if we preview this, I'll Control S, and then we'll go and preview this in Safari. If we roll over it, nothing happens. So I want to give it a rollover. Okay, I want to give it a rollover. So I'm going to jump back to this, select them again, and another new style. This time it's content, yes, and it's hover. So we'll give it a hover, okay. And this is what I did in my last example, and it's quite nice, so I'm going to do it again. I'm going to give it a background of, no, I'm just going to, I think I'll leave the background the way it is, so that nothing happens when you roll over it, just a line comes underneath it. That's what I think I'll do. So I found that in border. Now we don't want the same for all, we only want it on the bottom, so we'll call it dotted. It's only on the bottom, so it's not the same for all. We'll give it thin. And the color I'll give it will be that orange up in the title to make it jump out, because it's kind of an opposite, I think, of that blue. So that will make it really stand out. So if I want that exact orange, and why would I want that exact orange? For consistency. If I wanted that, I'd select this fella, go right up, get the color I wanted, and there you go. So if I click apply, okay, Control S, roll over it. Why can't I see it? Because it's not live. Let's go live. I like that. Okay. And of course, if you wanted, you could let's have a look in the hover to edit that the type color. What we could do is just make it, and this is a trick I often use myself. I look at the color here, so that's that one there. Now what I see, it's already selected that one. So what I do is I just make it a darker shade or a lighter shade sometimes of itself. So let's see how that turns out. See, it just goes a little bit darker, the same color of it as itself, you know, a different tone of its own color. And that really kind of helps, it makes it stand out without it looking too gaudy, if you know what I mean. Okay, so next we want to do some highlighted text here. Some highlighted text here, and that's easy. We can do that down here because that won't affect our that won't affect our page. Important. Now look, there's important again, so we want to select important. Now this is great to apply a class to a little bit of text we have. We select the text, go down to class, and choose important. It's followed by regular text. Good. Control S, jump across to summarize. That's kind of standing out. Let's have a look. Select it. We want to go over and give it a new style. Based on our selection. Yeah, content H2. Yeah, that's fine. So Dreamweaver has found the right one we want. So I'll OK that. Now what will I do? I'll give it, I think, a font face of Georgia again. Now I wouldn't really do this in design because it's inconsistent to mix too many fonts. So actually no, I won't do that because it's bad practice to teach you that. So I'll go down to Arial again. That's the one we're using. I'll keep the font the same. Let's choose, I can't remember what it was now, I'm going to have to look over again. Yeah, it's a bit boring. So what we'll do is, how about I like this blue and the white. So how about a blue background and the white text? Okay, so the color of the text is white. We'll go for the background. Background color is that blue. See, I'm choosing the same blue again, so we have consistency. And I think I'll do the same thing again. I'll give it a padding. Yeah, why not? We'll give it 5 again. Okay, okay. There you go. That's standing out quite nicely already. Okay, next one. Let me jump over to this one to summarize. Emphasized. So we have another class called emphasized. So let's make that, because it's not in here. We can't see any span. It doesn't say li span class span equals emphasized or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is jump over, make a new one, and we're going to call this emphasized. So we'll okay that, and then I'm going to pick the style I want. Again, I'm going to stick with the regular with the text we've been using, which is this one. And I'm going to choose, what am I going to choose? Sorry, yeah, I'm going to choose a kind of just a kind of a pinkish color, that will, a violet even color, that will stand off screen. That's better. And then what I'll do is, yeah, I'll just leave it like that. No, I'll give it a italic. And that's all right, I think. Let's see. If I choose emphasized and go to my class, emphasized. There we go. That's quite nice. Can we see emphasized anywhere else? No. So I Control S, jump across to my browser. This is some more important text. We've got to select this, go to our class, give it the important class, jump across. It was popularized in the bold 1960s. We don't have to make a class for bold. Nice. Next one. Desktop publishing software. Good. Where does this come from? Looks like it's a different class again. So we're going to do another one. New CSS style, compound based on your selection, H3. That's fine. And this time, I don't know. Let's try and make it stand out. Yeah. So I think I have an idea. Now, I want you guys to choose your own things, but choose your own colors and stuff like that, but use the methods I've used by selecting the colors so you have some kind of consistency. Mine is looking a little bit mad already, but I would change it myself later on. So what I'm going to do is choose the same font. I'm going to give it a background color of really light gray. Okay. And I'm going to choose... No, that's not the background color, that's the font color. So I'm going to give it this orange color as well. But I'm going to give the font font style, not the font style, font variant. No. Yeah, I'm going to give it uppercase again, and I'm going to give the background a very light gray. Again, I'm going to give it some padding, 5, apply